Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for getting latest updated video. Hello everyone, my name is Bhavesh Parmar and in today's session we are continuing with emerging technologies. But before starting our today's new concept, let me take the review of our previous lecture. So in previous lecture we have discussed Internet of Things and how it is helpful. IoT means the Internet of Things is the network of physical devices, vehicle, home appliances and other items embedded with electronics, softwares, sensors and connectivity. And in that we also see that how IoT involves extending internet connectivity beyond standard devices such as laptops, smartphones, tablets, etc. And we also discussed the various advantages of IoT, that is efficient resource utilization, minimize human efforts, then how it saves the time, how it enhance and accuracy in data collection, how it improve the security features. So that we have discussed in advantages section. But like some advantages, it has few disadvantages is also there. So which are those? The first major security concern is privacy. So there are some threats related with this IoT. So there might be a chance of hacking of data, or it is maybe misused by unauthorized user. So we should keep, or we have to take some more decisions regarding privacy. And one more drawback of IoT is complexity. It is very difficult to design, developing and maintaining the IoT system. So thereafter we have also discussed application of IoT, means where nowadays in day to day life where we are going to use. So it is widely used in so many places. Let me discuss some of one: smart lighting, then smart thermostats, smart locker and garage door openings, password, face recognition based doors and locks. Smart security cameras also follow IoT techniques. Then it is also helpful in smart traffic signal. So according to these advantages and applications, we have discussed how IoT is beneficial in our day to day life and how it becomes a game changer. Is that clear? Thereafter we focused on cloud computing, means how cloud computing helpful. Cloud computing model enabling convenient on demand network access to share a pool of computing resources like a network, server, storage, applications and various services related with service provider interaction. So how it will make a bridge between client server communication and how it try to provides a multiple resources for its user. Then we have discussed the various models of cloud computing. So according to the working, the models are work on IPS formula, that is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service and software as a service. So in that we have see so many key features and various examples like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure VM, Google Computer Engine. So these are the applications or examples related with infrastructure as a service. Then in platform as a service, we have seen how it provides a convenient platform and how the tools and testing developments for host application with same environment. But one more thing you have to be considered. If we consider the costing point of view, if we try to implement the traditional setup, so it is very expensive. But it is possible with the help of cloud computing with less number of charges we will get a huge number of benefits. And the last feature that we have already discussed, that is software as a service. So in that, how can we change, how can we upgrade, install? So these many features are provided with our application, and the most popular examples are Google's G Suite, then GitHub, SAP, Slack, Dropbox, etc. So these are the so many examples which are related with models of cloud computing, and these are the examples which are related with software as an service. Then we have focused on types of cloud computing. So according to the working, the cloud computing is divided into three different types. So in that, first one is public cloud, and the best example is what? Amazon AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform. So, and it is more efficient and inexpensive than private and hybrid cloud solution. So public cloud is quite less expensive. It provides some limited features. So in case of private cloud, it provides some more high securities. And if we concern the cost, it is definitely costly, more costlier than public cloud. And in case of hybrid cloud, it is combination of public as well as private cloud. Means we can change or encrypt according to our requirement. So from commercial point of view, hybrid cloud is more convenient and reliable. So we can also provide the privileges for the user. Privileges means what? We are providing the access, limited access to the user, those who are working in the same organization. So it is possible with the help of cloud computing. So we can also control their access and number of users also. So these are the things that we have discussed in our previous session. So guys, in today's session we are going to focused on AI, that is artificial intelligence. So nowadays it is very popular concept, artificial intelligence. Then what do you mean by artificial intelligence? Where it likely to be used? What are its various advantages, disadvantages? And at the end we are going to focus on the current trend, that is 5G technologies. What actually fifth generation cellular network technology works on which platform, which things are there, that we are going to discuss one by one. So guys, without wasting of our time, let me start with our artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is an area of a computer science that emphasis means focused on creating intelligence machines that work and react like a human being. So these are the programming technology. So for that purpose they widely used neural network and fuzzy logic techniques. So in that, programming concepts that we have to write down, and we have to design the programs in such a way that so these programs will react like a human being. Means it will try to provide you the number of options, and the program should self think. So these are the basic things which are related with artificial intelligence. And AI has some subfields like machine learning automates analytical model building to find the hidden inside the data without being programmed to look for something in particular or draw a certain conclusion. Means generally what happens, the complex data, especially images and graphs, so which is very difficult to decode for human being, but with the help of artificial intelligence it makes more reliable and convenient for the human being. So we'll take the help of AI. So that's why we can decode that data according to our requirement. So the next thing is artificial intelligence also take the help of neural network, imitate the brain array of interconnected neurons. Generally, what do you mean by brain array? So generally it can store a same or different kinds of thing in a continuous memory. So that's why we can easily recognize, relay information between various units to find the connections and device meaning from data. So generally what happens, suppose if I have the photographs or pictures from weather forecasting department, and generally what happens, weather forecasting department receives the various changing of photos through satellite. So satellite can send thousands of pictures within a day. So generally what happens, with the help of artificial intelligence technique, so we can just summarize all these photographs by using the neural network concepts and interconnected brain array. So that will helps you to recognize these pictures, and from that pictures we just take the final conclusion, and according to that final conclusion we need to take some future further analysis. Thereafter we are going to focus the next field of artificial intelligence, that is deep learning, utilizes really big neural networks and a lot of computing power to find the complex pattern in data for applications such as image and speech recognition. So generally what happen in we know that every person have different kind of sounds and technique. So voice recognition means what? It is a special pattern. So that pattern is used as a keyword or it is for security concern. So we know that millions of peoples are there. Their speech, their ability, it is totally different. So with the help of artificial intelligence technique, we can collect and we can process on these complex data in easy manner. And one more example is there, that is image processing. So we know that trillions of peoples are there, their eye retina, their facing structure, so it is very difficult to recognize the particular face. So artificial intelligence helps you to separate the data, so that data we can summarize and according to that we just have to process on that data. So let me take the example suppose of our smartphone. So generally what happened, we used a smart fingerprint unlocking. So in case of when we tried, first of all when we purchase that handset, we just try to put our fingerprints in different form. So if you observe, the software try to recognize human being fingers of five different or many multiple formats. So these formats help to recognize, means even though user can touch in different format, still your phone will properly unlock. And one more thing is there, face recognition, face unlocking concept is also used. So you can also say that this is a small example of AI, but AI works on large infrastructure. So the next subfield of information technology is cognitive computing. So it is the advanced technique, that is in that case we are going to create about natural human like interaction, including using the ability to interpret speech and response to it. So we just have to create a machines, that machine should think like a human being, they can take their own decisions. So it will helps you for better change in our human lifestyle. So is that clear? So most of the smart gadgets we are nowadays we are frequently used. Smart watches are also there. So how they helps to change or how they boost our lifestyle. So the next thing is, so these are the various applications area where artificial intelligence improves and make help of human being. So neural language processing involves analysis, understanding human language, and according to the human being question, it just try to interact and just try to solve the different kinds of queries and doubts. So it neural network helps you to think just like a neuron. So we just have to create the different kinds of programs so that programs can try to easily recognize the complex data in simpler form, so which is very difficult to understand by human being. So these are the various AI subfields we have discussed. So now we are going to focus various advantages of artificial intelligence. The first major advantage of artificial intelligence is reduction in human error. But before starting this discussing this advantage, let me keep one thing in your mind. Artificial intelligence is somewhat similar to like robot programming, robotics, but it is not 100% similar. Means some of the concepts, pattern matching, recognitions, so these things are useful, which we have to deeply studied in artificial intelligence. So reduction in human error, it includes the computer programs properly with artificial intelligence gives 100% accuracy as compared to the task performed by human. So it is a game changer, means there are a less chance of any mistakes while performing any task. So we focused on our next advantage, and it is digital assistant. So the best example is chatbot. Some of highly advanced organization use digital assistant to interact with user, which saves the need for human resources. You can also take the example of Alexa. So what happened, we just ask something, so what it tried to do, it just recognize our voice, and it just try to search the related information and gives you the exact output. Means, say for example, if I say Alexa, please play Jagjit Singh bhajan, but what happened, Alexa will play Michael Jackson song. So whether it happens, no, it is a totally a controversy. So what happened, it just try to search according to your voice recognition. And suppose if I'm trying to record my voice with Alexa and some different person try to ask and try to gives the command, so in that, with pattern recognition and voice recognition concept, it will never accept the commands given by end user. So this is called what? So this is called digital assistant. Now guys, we are going to focus on our next advantage, and it is faster decisions. So using artificial intelligence techniques, we can make machines that take decision faster than a human and carry out action quickly. So how it is possible? So for that purpose, we just have to design a large complex programs with the help of neural networks and fuzzy logic techniques and brain array. So that will try to process a complicated data which is very difficult to understand by a normal human being. And even though if human being try to understand, so it takes some time to take the decision, but sometimes what happen, we just have to take the decision within a nanosecond, which is quite difficult for human being, and there might be a possibility of wrong decision. So that will face a very serious problem. So by using AI techniques, it try to provides you to take the decision, right decision, which gives you a perfect accurate result. So generally what happen, AI techniques is widely used nowadays in defense system, anti-missile systems. So that will helps you to take the right decision at right time. So the next main advantage of artificial intelligence is various daily applications. So daily applications like Apple Siri, Windows Cortana, Google's OK Google are the frequently used in our daily routine. Whether it is for searching a location, talking a selfie, making a phone call, replying to a mail, and many more things. Means all these tasks which are easily performed by human being, the same tasks are performed or replicated by, means just make a copy, think like a human being, and it try to perform these many tasks within fraction of seconds with high accuracy. So in this way we have discussed so many advantages which are related with artificial intelligence. So students, there are huge career opportunity in artificial intelligence, and we can also take the help because you are also a biology students. So by using bioinformatics concepts, and there might be some combination with neural networks, fuzzy logic, so you can enhance the artificial intelligence technology for a career opportunity. Okay guys, so now we focused on disadvantages of AI. So guys, you say that is there any disadvantages? Yes, definitely there are some demerits are also there. So what are these demerits that we are going to discuss right now? So this is the advanced and latest technology. So to create this technology, test this technology, develop this technology, we have to pay more. So that's why it is high costly in creation. So as these machines used AI based environment are very complex and high in price, it is increased the cost for overall setup. Means for that purpose we required smart programs, high quality computers, equipments, testing tools. So it may takes so many cost. Is that clear? And the major drawback of AI is what? So suppose we are just going to focus on cost. Okay, somewhat we say that okay, up to the cost point of view we just agree. But the major and serious disadvantage of artificial intelligence is what? Unemployment. As we are trying to replace artificial intelligence, majority repetitive task and other works with robot. So this will reduce human interface but causes a major problem in the employment standard. So why? Because if we just try to replace the human being by artificial intelligence, it will try to work 24 by 7 with high accuracy and consistency. So which is quite difficult from human point of view. Because what happen if we used a particular firm and that will produce a daily needs products. So if we see that that factory or that plant try to produce the production with 24 by 7 mechanism, so in that case what happen, we have to use the number of employees in different shift, but there might be a chance of some error. So if we try to use or if we try to replace AI with human being, then what happen? The serious unemployment issue definitely occurs. So these are the two major drawbacks related with artificial intelligence. But overall, we see that AI is a game changer. So it will a new future technology. So that will definitely change and provide the comfort for human being. So now we are going to focus the last part of this lesson, that is called 5G technology. 5G, the future coming technology. Nowadays we heard that Reliance Jio try to works on 5G technology. The different testings are going on. We are comfort with 4G. We know that how it is faster and how it is provides you the comfort. But what the different things are in 5G technologies? So 5G is nothing but what, guys? Fifth generation cellular network technology. So 5G is the most powerful next generation wireless communication method. It is expected to provide internet connections that are multiple times faster than 4G LTE. LTE stands for what? Long term evolution. 5G technology may use variety of spectrum bands including millimeter waves, that is wave, radio spectrums, which can carry very large amount of data at a short distance. The new 5G technology networks will be able to transmit very large amount of data, that is in terms of GB, within a few moment of time. So means say for example, in few years back, if you just see few years back, in that we just focused on 3G technology. So in 3G technology what happens, suppose if we want to download or upload a particular movie or a large file data, so it takes a lot of time. But what happen in case of 4G, that will provide you more comfort. Means we can upload or download large and complex files within short interval of time. So we just getting a VoLTE range. So that will you provide you a better comfort with high crystal clear sound during the interaction. 5G networks are digital cellular network in which services are covered by providers and divided in small geographical areas called cells. Okay, so 5G can support a millions of devices per square kilometers as compared to 4G. Means 4G has some limitations, or in general what you just have to keep one thing in your mind: what are the major, small, whatever the minor drawbacks performed or done by 4G networks, all are skipped or replaced by 5G technologies. So there are so many application areas where 5G technologies are used. That is one of the best is online gaming, automated vehicles, virtual classrooms. So it helps to provide ultra HD videos, crystal clear sounds, high speed data transmission, reduced website loading time. So it try to reduces the errors, the problems which are frequently faced by a normal smart user. So it also helps to reduce app loading time, so it saves human being time for calculation purpose, and it is multiple time faster than 4G networks. So why? Because it uses a radio spectrums, variety of spectrum bands. So that's why data transmission, downloadings, calling, so these things are done separately. So there might be a providing of high quality of data, high quality of service, so human being can feel more comfort. And it widely work on IoT based application, that is internet of things, and that we have already discussed in our previous session. So guys, overall if we see the structure, 5G technology is the boon for human being, so that can do anything with it. So if we also and one more thing guys, to develop this technique, they also take the help of artificial intelligence technique, means to perform these complex programs, softwares, powerful softwares, thinking. So for that purpose they try to trust on artificial intelligence technique. Got it guys? So these are regarding about our today's session. So what we have learned from this today's session: what do you mean by artificial intelligence, how it is quite differ from robotics, robot programming and embedded systems, how neural networks and brain array interactions used to store, process large and complex data. Then we focused on its advantages, disadvantages, and then at the end we have discussed 5G, means fifth generation cellular network technology, how it is more beneficial, how it will provides you the various application, how it provides the comfort, so that we have discussed. So if you have any doubts and difficulties regarding this session, so please guys write down on our WhatsApp group, so I will try to solve your query. So guys, thanks for watching this video and write down your precious comments. Thank you.